What is up, comic fam, and welcome to the Legion of Comics. Today, we're going to be taking an in-depth look at none other than Nick's Kicks and Comics. I'm going to be showing some of the cool stuff I picked up from him in the various places you can find him. But before we do that, check this out. Huge shout out to the monthly Legion Loot giveaway sponsor, Big Time Collectibles. If you're in the market for any amazing retailer exclusives from top tier artists in the industry, as well as placing those FOC orders or those high-end ratio variants, be sure to check out BigTimeCollectibles.com. You can also follow them on Instagram and Facebook. Also like to give a huge shout out to Justin's Comics. If you're looking to get any books cleaned or pressed, be sure to hit up Justin Comics on Instagram for as little as $10 a book. He can take care of you. He can also directly submit to CGC and CBCS. Be sure to use code WeAreLegion and take advantage of that buy two, get one free promo we're using right now. All right, guys, let's get into it. So Nick's Kicks and Comics is an amazing member of this community. You've seen him here on my channel plenty of times. He hangs out on the Friday morning show. He's been on At Week's End a handful of times as well. And he's just a great guy. He's a comic book reader, collector. He enjoys all aspects of it. He also likes shoes. That's the whole Kicks thing. But anybody that follows his stuff, he does have a YouTube channel. He has an Instagram page. He has a second Instagram page called Nick's Kicks and Comics Sales. And he just started up on the Whatnot app. So he already has done his first sale on Whatnot, and I hung out in there. It was a great time. Like, there's a bunch of community members in there. He's running like 30 plus people through the whole thing. And it was just fun hanging out, chatting with everybody. He started everything off at $1. That's kind of his way he does it. Keys, fillers, slabs, all of it started off at $1. And also his prices on his Instagram page are all set below what you would find on eBay. So he's not out there trying to get rich off a single book. He's giving fair prices, cheaper than you would find elsewhere. So I took advantage of all these different opportunities to buy some amazing books from an awesome community member. So I have a purchase from his Instagram page, as well as some stuff that I got from the Whatnot auction sale. And I wanted to dive into those. So I did bust the box open. So first off, the dude, he's an amazing shipper. So this is what I've scored off of the Instagram page. So if you follow my channel at all, or if you follow my channel for a while, you've seen that I put up a video a while back with all those Gleason Webhead variants. Wow. Absolutely love this book. But there's been a lot of them. You know, it was ASM 55. They did the standard one, second and third print, and then they started doing, like, there's some Virgin ones you could get, but they did Carnage, Venom, another Venom one, Man Thing, and they did some second prints. And this was the Carnage second print, which I have, but it's the Virgin one, which is just amazing. And this is in a CBCS 9.8. So far, this is the first slabbed copy I had, and I was happy to go with CBCS on this because I do have the Virgin third print. I think it was the third print. That's the blue Spider-Man one that's signed by Gleason, as well as the whatever the final issue of Venom was in the Donny Cates run. I scored one of those. No, it was this ASM 75, the newest one I scored a signed copy of in the Virgin one. So they're already signed, so they'll have to go to CBCS to get signature verification on them. But man, that is wicked. You know, I didn't at first I thought they were kind of went off the reservation doing the whole white background and keeping him red, but it turned out good. I think the Carnage one, the all red one, has been my favorite one, but you pretty much say that about all of them as you get them in hand. They just are all absolutely amazing. Next up, let's see what we got. So these are from the Whatnot sale. So, oh yeah, and he included the certificate of authenticity. I know some people really like these. I'm I'm not against them, but I'm not a fan of them. I don't need them. I mean, if it comes with them, I like to have them for the completionist aspect of it, but I don't feel like it adds any credibility to the books, especially if you're getting it for the SIG purposes. So keeping with the theme here, all right, this was just a random Warlock cover that he had for sale. I thought it looked awesome. It really does. Some really, really good artwork on it. Off the top of my head, I don't know who did the cover, but it's a Marvel Comics Group Pulse Pounding Premiere Issue Warlock, and it says issue 9, so I don't know how that's a premiere issue unless he took over some kind of title here. I have to do a little bit more research, but Adam Warlock's cool, and that's a cool cover. And you know, I don't know how many Warlock books are in the family PC or not, but now it lasts in his own series, Shattering Mag. So I guess this is like when he first took it over. I don't know how it'd be in issue 9. Very confusing. I'll have to look into that and get back with everybody. But I know Marvel is big with that. I mean, this is past that point, but so many issues like Incredible Hulk, like it started at 102, so weird. Next up, we have a slab. So this is actually a book that I bought the day it got that it came off the day that it hit shelves in stores, and actually AOK'd my copy to Steve from Burke Family 54 Comics. I had gotten 4 of them and just sent them right back out into the community because they got hot really quick. But it's Daredevil number 25. I think it's Legacy 637. Yeah, Daredevil 637. This is the B cover, the nullified variant. And this is that Elektra becomes the new Daredevil. So this is that first Elektra as Daredevil. This is the first print. It is the B cover. I definitely think it's a cool image. I preferred that A cover with Matt Murdock behind bars and stuff, but the null stuff really doesn't hype me up too much. It's a cool cover. Just such a small moment in time to have like a nullified cover for a series that is no longer affected by it. So when you look back in Daredevil, when did Elektra first become Daredevil? Now you're forever going to be like, oh, nullified, but it had nothing to do with all the stories. But whatever. It is a wicked cover. Chip Zdarsky's writing this. Man, I'm so sad I missed the boat on this Daredevil series. Zdarsky's fantastic, but Marco Cinchetta art, Ken Lashley cover. That's why it's so cool. It's a Lashley cover, but yeah, so that's pretty cool. I'm not sure if I'll end up keeping this, if I'll throw it into one of the monthly Legion loot boxes down the road, if I'll use it as a giveaway prize. I don't know, but I don't think I'll end up keeping this long term in the PC. But it was cool to grab it while it was there. And then finally, this was the first book that he had up for sale in his Whatnot auction. So that makes me this is the first purchase off of Nick's Kicks and Comics Whatnot ever. And this is that Venom number 200, which is, Venom 35, which is technically Venom 200. And that's that cover 5A. Very confusing. But that's that final issue of Venom, that Gleason variant. It's got the symbiote coming off of Eddie, but this is the Virgin variant. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if this book would hit a 9.8 or not. And it is that nice. Oh God, their paper sucks. It is a thick boy. It is a square bound. That's what I'm looking for. But I mean, it's not a perfect looking square bound. You can see on the Marvel red there where there's some color rub. A little bit of dingages on the corners, but dude, it's still fantastic. It still adds to the collection. Man, that is such a wicked cover. I absolutely love those things. But I'm going to put links in the description to this video for Nick's YouTube channel, for his Instagram page that you can buy the comics on, for his regular Instagram page. And I'm going to check and see if there's a way for me to get a link for his Whatnot sale. I might just message him real quick and ask him to shoot me the link for it. I'm not too Whatnot savvy. That was the first time I ever bought anything on it. And I did have one more book. It was a Spider-Man cover, but it was a Michael Turner cover. I love Michael Turner artwork. I fell in love with Michael Turner art back on DC and stuff. But the person that I was battling in the auction for it, I ended up just AOKing it to him. He's a great guy in the community. And I was talking to him, and he said he'd been trying to put together the whole set because there's multiple different versions of the cover that I won, and he didn't have it. So I said, dude, you can have it. So I just sent it his way. But always on the lookout for some cool Michael Turner stuff. I really like his DC stuff a lot better, though. Identity Crisis. Go read that 7-issue series and check out the covers for it. They're legendary. But we're going to wrap it up here, guys. Be sure to check out Nick's Kicks and Comics. Follow him all over the place. The dude is fantastic. And come hang out on Fridays or on Saturday nights on Chip Gettler's Banter. He's typically always there. He's a great guy to hang out with. And be sure to check out, follow him on Whatnot, because he does have another sale coming up. And I'm telling you, this dude put some up there for them deals. You can score some major stuff. So I do want to give a big shout out and thank you to the subscribers out there as well as the channel members. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And if you want to consider joining the Legion, there's a blue button down below right next to where it says subscribe. Hit that. The details are follow, and you can there's 2 different levels you can join at. If you join at that $5.99 tier, it puts you in the drawing to win that monthly Legion loot box, which we just did the drawing for last night. So if you did not watch at Week's End yesterday, be sure to go back and check it out. You can see some of the awesomeness that was given away, and there's a lot more for this coming month as well. So until next time, guys, as always, I'm Mark, but we are Legion.